Okay, bro, I had to restart the recording. I showed something I'm not supposed to on my top step. Or maybe I could have. I don't know. But anyways, took a nice win on Friday. So what happened? Just real quick, this is gonna be quick. So we have the monthly gap, right? Make a SMT off it with ES. Obviously, ES is way more bullish. So we know where the monthly wants to go. Then we can scale down to the daily. All right, we're pushing down. We're definitely gonna tap that. ES has been holding low, so chances are we're gonna edge the low and go up a bit, right? What do we get? Open. We push down into the gap. Exactly what we wanted. We could see ES is struggling to go lower a lot more. From there, we go down to the hourly because we understand the 4-hour now. And what do we get? Pretty much the same thing, just NASDAQ being a lot more bearish, pushing towards that draw, and then off open when we go down to it. Let's just go to the 1 minute to go to the entry. Oh, shoot. So what do we get? We push down into the monthly gap, and we get this SMT, which we started getting this, and I'm like, okay, I know we're going to push back down and get a really deep retrace, which is what we get. We made a SMT, inverse this gap, enter right there, boom. Easy, right? I forget where I targeted. I targeted for just 1500. If not, I would have held it to, hang on. I would have held it to probably here or, sorry, the 4-hour gap right there. So that would have been nice, but obviously I can't do that because I'm on a eval. So yeah, that's the trade. We could look at the notes real quick. I think I can improve today by just going back and looking at like the chart. Where did we go? Why did we go there? Just really understanding why we moved, everywhere we moved, and why. Like just understanding it all. So my mentor talked about how we had an A+ draw and that the reaction out of it was really good once we got confirmation. But he really emphasized just going back and understanding why we did what we did each day, not just pattern trading. Don't just look for like a liquidity sweep or something. Don't get into a pattern. Really go back, understand why we moved everywhere we moved, because he says the thing that separates a profitable trader and a pattern trader is like unprofitable who have a winning streak and then a losing streak and like blame it on the market, which that called me out a lot. It's just going back and really understanding like what we did each day, why we did it, and never letting a day go to waste. My mental was really good. I saw the monthly gap. I knew we were going to go there. I knew we'd react out of it, and I waited for exactly what I wanted to see and took it. I acted on it, did not get emotional. I waited all week for this. It was perfect. Took this trade because, sorry for all the typos. I did it on my phone using Dictator. I took this trade because we had a A++ draw of the monthly fair value gap, and knowing how strong they are and how bullish the monthly chart has been from tapping into it, we started to show signs of rejection, and in doing so we made a 1 minute SMT on the more bullish pair, which didn't tap it, which was ES, and from there we had an inverse fair value job, apparently. Inverse fair value gap, job is slang for gap. After failing to break past a low, so I figured we would flip bullish, and with tapping the monthly gap, I knew we would go up, so I targeted for 1500. If not, I would have targeted much higher. All right, so yeah, that's about it. Here's the entry again. I don't know where the exact entry was. I think this candle, like, edged me, and then that candle pushed through it. I think it was, like, right there. And I entered with an extra contract, so the fill, this wicked up quick. I think the fill was like right here about. I don't know. It was kind of funky, but whatever. Y'all get the point. So yeah, that's the review. That's the review of my notes. I guess we could go ahead and do a little backtesting day. Might as well. I wish I had my water. I have no water. Alright, so we'll go to New York session, start on the daily, the daily. So we remember we're coming from a weekly gap, we come down, I think we made an SMT off of a daily gap of some sort. No, we did not. We did not tap it. Okay, so we have the daily gap down there. We failed to take all-time high after getting that close. With that, ideally you would want to long, but knowing that we might push back down to here, last time we took it, had a retrace to here, never took it out. We could see we retraced to about 50% mark. So just knowing that with that's how we're moving, 50% mark lands pretty much on the daily gap. So the daily gap does look like a decent target. It is a bit far though. Yeah, this 4-hour gap might send us lower. We have this low, this gap. Okay, yeah. So there, I'd like to see us like change to bearish structure on the 1 hour and below, which would be nice. Go ahead and skip the first 5 minutes. All right, and then we're gonna go down to the 1 minute. All right. Okay. So where does that put us? Where's that hourly gap? So yeah. Let's go ahead and wait for a retrace just in case we do react from this and we haven't tapped it here really. Well, we did, but barely. So we'll go ahead and just do a couple more candles. ES is looking like it's leading. So not much of a retrace, honestly. Okay. I like that. I do like that. I think I could wait for a bit more confirmation, but I like that. Well, it's kind of scary. I think I might lose. Yeah. Cooked. Should have waited for more confirmation there. Yeah, ranging didn't break out. Break out higher. Fail to go lower. Now we go low. Okay, really? Are we gonna go down now? Nope. Maybe. Yeah, should have waited for more confirmation. I mean, we reacted from the gap. And we're in a range. Alright, let's do another one. Yep, tap the daily gap. Don't on here. Nasdaq's more bullish now, I'd say. Do you want to see us flip higher? We are in this like hourly range kind of thing where you can see edge high, take one, go back down, come back up, go back down, come up, down. We're nearing the bottom though, and we tap that. With that, it should send us a bit higher. So say like right here, be a solid point. But overall, we're kind of in a range. Could just go lower. Yeah. It's high resistance below. I don't really want to trade into that. Missed my entry well. Could have entered right here. Normally comes back to my break even though. Let's go ahead and see if we're going to continue bullish. Okay. It's late in the day. Let's see if that works. Hour. Nice. New York opens in like an hour. So yeah, again, we get to that point, just start rejecting. ES is lagging. From here, we might be able to get pushed lower again. Yeah. I guess just to the low. Let's go ahead and see. I think we could give that a jab. It's not even worth it. I don't think it's one of those days. Yeah, no. I had a big overnight move, so. SMT right there. Yeah, nothing. This is kind of annoying, actually. We're not doing shit. Oh, at all-time high. And boom. All-time high right there. So what happens? We go to all-time high, we start flipping down really hard. Wick below. See how that low reacts. Fail to go down, fail to go down. Okay. So we failed to go down a lot. And this should be an easy trip right here. I don't know. Wow. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? Let's just skip a 5-minute and pray. Ah. Dude, that... Nikayla. Look at this hold. Look how wiki that is. Oh my god. Yeah, when it's like that and just super wiki, I should really focus on earlier entries, like down here would have been fire. Or if I entered like here or here, just an earlier entry would have been better, but that was weird. That was weird. Alright. Oh my god, bro. We could have took that to the fucking moon, bro. Alright, so we're at all-time high with both super bullish. Slowing down a lot. And then big candle. Is there CPI? I don't think so. Okay, so we slow down a lot. We get up there. try to go higher, fail, try to go higher, fail, push down, try to go higher, wick out. See, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, yeah, so we came to all-time high, we pushed up a little bit more again. Failed to come back up. Well, we're wicking right now, at least. Yeah. Disrespect that high. So we need to see if we remain bullish with like a strong candle off open. Nope. But that just might be the play. Wait. Yeah, that was stupid. Anyways, that was kind of like a fuck around trade. Overall, I just don't like when we're at all-time high wicking around like this. There has to be a real reason to go there. Like, if you're actually trading, should really, like, yeah, we come down to here, and I get that. That's, like, confirmed. But it's, like, a lot of the time, I've noticed at all-time high, it just doesn't happen how you want it to. Like, we open up at all-time high, right? It's like, well, now what? Like, you don't really want to short. And that's just so wicky, like, you might get stopped out. One takes it, the other doesn't. Rip up, and now we just go. Like, I don't know, I hate that. I hate all-time highs so much. I feel like this kind of aligns with everything. But again, I hate all-time high. Like, I don't think I'd ever actually take this. Yeah, like, I don't know. I hate it. I hate it. I think with all-time high, you just have to wait for, like, the days that are so obvious we're gonna go there. Like, I don't know, maybe we'll get one. Just high, boom, reject, high, boom, reject, high, boom, reject, go lower. So today you could probably just reject. don't know. Whatever, I'm done. I hate all-time high, but yeah, I do better with real market, I think. Yeah, that's about it. I need to stop like fucking around when backtesting and taking bullshit trade stuff. I'll see y'all Monday.